We've just passed the 50,000 subscriber mark, and so I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's been part of the channel that helped us reach this milestone. We passed the 40,000 back in January, so the pace is continuing to pick up. When we first started this channel back in 2007, it was more a private little channel that I was using to create little tutorials and videos to explain things to people on places like RC groups and other forums when trying to describe a solution to a problem in words was becoming tricky. It became easier just to make a little video, and it snowballed from there until here we are in 2016 in the beginning of May, and we now have 50,000 subscribers and the channel is continuing to grow. One of the cool things is we're now starting to get involved with some of the vendors who are coming to us to ask for a little bit of help, because you guys are fantastic at helping show where things are not clear or where things aren't working very well. We're getting involved with people like the Clean Flight guys. We're also getting involved with people like Team Black Sheep, where we're feeding back to those guys things and features that would make the product easier to use and more fun to fly. So we need to say a thank you to both the suppliers and the vendors of remote control equipment. They've been very generous with their time and help, and also where something has been tricky for a number of subscribers and I've approached them and asked them to help explain it to me so that we can do a video that can help explain it to you, the subscribers. They've been very generous with their time, and as we've just said, sometimes they're even taking that feedback on board and making it a little bit easier to use with either changes to the manual or adding features or functions, or just changing the design a little bit so that it's actually a better model. I do need to say a huge thank you to everybody that subscribed. You are the reason that we keep doing this. It's great to get the feedback, and we always try and reply to everybody that asks a question on the channel. The channel's never meant to be a replacement for actually getting support from the places that you buy the technology from, but I know myself, sometimes it's just easier to find a little video to watch somebody else sort it out, and it gives me the answer that I need, and that's how I've always found, for me, has been the easiest way to learn. Also, particularly need to say a big thank you for those people that have bothered to send PayPal donations and also joined up and become patrons of the channel. A huge thank you to those people, because that helps pay the bills here and also pay for the time it takes to create and put these videos together. So, what are we going to do while the next 10 to 20,000 subscribers come onto the channel? Well, we're going to continue obviously doing the quads, and we'll be doing more quad building with different flight controllers. We'll be spending a little bit of time looking at smaller devices. There's some really cool stuff coming out that we'll be able to talk about in the end of May, and we'll try and share that with you as we're allowed to talk about it. We'll also look at some of the pre-built stuff as well. We're starting to look at those models because we're getting a lot of subscribers who aren't interested in getting into the nitty-gritty of setting it up, but they want to get into flying and are also running into some of the same problems that the builders do. But because those individuals are not building the model, it's harder for them to troubleshoot. So we'll be spending a little bit more time with some of the pre-built models, looking at those as well to help those subscribers out. We're going to be doing a lot more on fixed wing. I know we've talked about this before, but we have a number of models that are on their way. We'll also be then spending a little bit of time putting in flight controllers into fixed wings to get that all working. That's also been driven by some of the work that we're doing with magazines like RCM&E, Drone and others, where there's a lot of interest in using fixed wings with flight controllers and what that actually does. As you know, we're very into FPV here, so we'll continue to look at FPV equipment. There's a lot of cheaper goggles and equipment coming along here, so we'll be playing with those. We're almost at the stage now where HD sets will be available in more realistic price points, so we're hoping to get our hands on some of those in the near future, and we'll be able to show those as well. And finally, anything that's interesting or innovative in the remote control hobby, we'll be trying to feature on the channel to explain how it works and to kind of give an overview of what it does. Finally, for those of you that have stayed with the video up to this point, I'd like to announce a giveaway. And the reason we've buried it back here is what I tend to find is there are lots and lots of people who will get involved with videos where it's obviously a giveaway, and there are a number of you that have been through all of this with us and supported the channel throughout. And for those of you that do stick with us right to the very end of the video, this is for you. So we reviewed an Eachine 250 quadcopter a couple of weeks ago. This was a reasonable model. It's quite good fun. It comes in a lovely case that will allow you to carry it about, and we're going to be giving it away. So if you would like to get your hands on this Eachine model, then do just put a comment down below, and I'll randomly pick one of the comments out on Thursday this week and let the winner know via the usual route. So thank you to everybody that supported the channel. Good luck with the competition. Please like, subscribe, and keep letting us know what you want to see and what you want to hear about, because this channel is as much yours as it is ours. Thank you for taking the time to watch that video. There are lots of other videos on the channel, and they're carefully ordered into playlists, so you may find that there are other videos on this same subject that you can go and watch. So I would recommend going into the playlist area of Painless 360 YouTube channel and looking around and seeing what there is. You never know what you might find. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and happy flying.